Hey, it's your girl, Allison Williams.
Hey, this is Devon Howard.
Hi, this is Beth.
Hi, this is Cindy Mizell.
Hi, this is Tony Walker.
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Darian Dean.
Hey, everybody, this is the Queen of Philadelphia, Tangeray Hayward.
Hey, everybody, this is Yasdura.
Hi, this is Mason.
Hey, everybody, this is Russell Taylor.
Hey, guys, what's up? This is Ness.
Hey, this is Kenny Allen.
What's up, everybody? This is Cecily.
Hey, this is Corey Day.
Hey, this is your girl, Castella.
Hey, everybody, this is Rebecca J.
Hey, everyone, this is Hill Street Soul.
What's up, good people? This is bassist Hubert Eves the Fourth.
This is Melvin Lee Davis.
Yo, wait a second, this is Noel Gordian.
Hey, this is your girl, Lady Alma, and you're listening to my friend Troy Sanders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Bass Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Troy Saunders. Yeah, you know me. I got to give myself some love. You know, you don't give yourself some love, who else will? Also, I got to let you know, this is the fourth year. This is the fourth anniversary of the Bass Entertainment Podcast. Yeah, that deserves some hand claps right there. Shoot. In case you just tuning in and you don't know nothing about Bass Entertainment Podcast and you've been lost under the sauce for the past 4 years, you know what we do here. We bring you the best in indie soul, jazz, R&B, house, inspirational, anything that makes you feel good, uplift your spirits, make you want to clap your hands, stomp your feet, dance, love up on one another. That's what we're going to bring to you. And matter of fact, we're going to start off. Let me say this first. The lady that we have on here today is phenomenal. I mean, she is one of the premier voices of our time as far as I'm concerned. I was in here, I had Miss Lettucey on here last year this time because she celebrated my 3rd year anniversary with me. And I was asking her, lad, who you listen to? Who's your girl? She said, STOUT. I said, all right, that's what I'm talking about, girl. She said, STOUT is my girl. And I said, you know what? I am so upset that I missed that show in New Haven, Connecticut with STOUT and my other girl, Deborah Bond. I was like, oh my God, lad, I'm so bad. I'm so mad at myself. But anyway, we gonna party tonight. We gonna make up for that. And I'm gonna start off with the song Party, because that's what we gonna do. We gonna have a good time, y'all. Check this out.
I don't know about you,
but I came.
I came to get it started. I came to have some fun. You know I like to party. You know that I'm the one. I came to get it started. I came to have some fun. You know I like to party. You know that I'm the one. Now everybody just move your body, 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 move your body. Now everybody just shake your body, 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 Now everybody just move your body, move your body, move your body, move your body. Now everybody just shake your body, shake your body, shake your body, shake your body. I came to get it started. I came to have some fun. You know I like to party. You know that I'm the one. Came to get it started. I came to have some fun. You know I like to party. You know that I'm the one. Everybody just move your body, 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 move your body. Now everybody just shake your body, 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 shake your body. Now everybody just move your body, move your body, move your body, move your body. Now everybody just shake your body, shake your body, shake your body, your body. Up and down, in and out, we gon' move it round and round, left to right, side to side. Oh, come on, and get down. Up and down, in and out, we gon' move it round and round, left to right, side to side.
Yeah. Hey, if that's not getting you all up and moving and getting you ready for this show, I don't know what will. Hey, without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you all the incredible, the incomparable, the beautiful, the fashionista. She's just bad all the way around, Miss STOUT.
Hey, y'all.
Hey!
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, please. You know, it's my pleasure. I mean, since Led and I would talk about you last year, I said, I got to get Stout on here. You know, I've been reaching out for a long time. So I'm glad to finally have you on here.
I'm so glad to be here. And you know what? It's such a beautiful surprise to hear that she said that. That is sis. And she's a legend in my eyes, honey. Okay. She's a legend.
All the way. Miss Lettucey is no joke. And when she said your name, I was already in total agreement because Led knows.
She does. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You know?
Yeah.
So, hey, let's go back a little bit. Let's talk about now, Miss Stout. Now, you are from New Haven, Connecticut.
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
All right. Are you still in New Haven?
I am in a neighboring town. It's a very small town. It's West Haven. So New Haven and West Haven is literally just a few minutes apart.
Oh, I know, girl. I'm in Danbury.
Okay. What? That is great. I never knew that. That's awesome. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. Yeah. Yes. Well, I moved up here about, 2011. So what's that? 14 years ago I moved up here?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. About 14 years.
Because I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I said, I need a little change of scenery. Let me come up to Connecticut.
Okay.
So I've been here.
Well, see, I'm about to make the change in a few years. Once my youngest graduates high school, we're gonna move south.
Okay. Well, I ain't mad at you because I'm ready to move way south, like out of the country south.
No, seriously. That's a conversation for another time, right?
Okay. But yeah, you said the youngest. Now, did I hear you got like 4 children? You got 4 kids?
I do. Listen, I am your favorite, your coolest mother, your favorite auntie, your fine auntie, Lady Stout, darling, with 4 children.
Okay. And looking like you 25. Okay. I said, what the?
Come on. Listen, listeners. He's looking at me right now. Look at the skin. Look at this skin.
Okay. Flawless.
Okay.
I'm like,
no, God is good. God is good.
Yes,
God is
he
faithful.
is. All the time, girl. So growing up in New Haven, I heard you was in a religious family. Your family was very religious.
Yes. Yep. I grew up in a Christian family. We were for those that know about, denominations in Christendom, I should say, I grew up in an apostolic church. So it's about holiness. So we had to look like it. We had to wear the long jean skirts. Okay. We couldn't wear pants. That's how I was raised.
Well, my grandmother never wore pants.
Your grandmother never wore pants?
Or any of her sisters.
Yep. I listen, That's how I grew up. I understand.
So how does your family feel now? You're like, I'm gonna wear this little short skirt. I'm gonna wear what the heck I want to wear. Did they have a problem with that initially, and you're like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, or did they?
Listen, I feel like my family, since I was young, when they discovered that I can sing and I can play the drums and things like that, and I just had like this love for all types of music, I feel like they was just like, okay, you know what? She got a talent. Let her do what she do. Because when I was coming up, we weren't, we had to kind of like sneak and listen to, as they call it, secular music. I don't call it that, but that's how I was raised. They called it secular music. I wasn't able to like listen to that in front of everybody. I had to like find my way. But when they noticed that I can sing and I can play and I had like this passion for it, they nurtured it in the best way that they could by letting me just be free in it. And so I would say, fast forward to now, or even the past few years, me expressing myself artistically, my family has been very supportive of me.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So the other people in your family sing? And that's how you picked up on it initially? Or was it like, just I was listening to them Clark sisters and I was like...
So, I can't say that I was raised in a Clark sister family. I wasn't, but I was raised in a church where there was authentic gospel floating around the church and authentic voices. I'm not going to say that they were like the Clark sisters, but I would say that, like my great grandma, God rest her soul, she had that squall that I have. I got it from her. My uncle, my great uncle, who is alive and living, he played the bass. You know what I mean? I played the drums. I played the piano. I had a cousin that played piano. So I had some musical influences in that way, that rich Southern gospel. So that's what influenced me, or that's what I grew up hearing. And then I started to find, like my grandmother introduced me to the Mighty Clouds of Joy and the Gospel Keynotes and Shirley Caesar and the Clark Singers. But I was literally like the only one that was really like singing.
Wow. And the way you sing, I feel like that has to be innate. That had to come through generations of singers, because you can be sweet and nice, and then you give that squall, and you just give all the colors.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah. I mean, anywhere you want to put your voice, you can put it there.
Yes. Thank you for noticing that, because that's something I'm passionate about, which is, just using the full scope of your voice. So I love when people catch on to that. But yeah, man, that's through just years of pursuing the art of voice. Through being in church and going to musicals. Like my mom exposed me to going to the midnight musicals that they used to have back in the day. Remember those? And all of the gospel concerts that would come into town, and we would travel, so my mom did nurture me in that way. So I was heavily influenced by the gospel greats like John P. Key. Oh my God. Remember Witness? Lisa. Okay. All of the people, yes. I got to see them. And so that's how I learned how to like use all of the full scope of my voice.
Now, when you went to college, did you study music?
So I have some college in me. So like a year and a half, I was able to study. And I would say the first part, I was mostly focusing on just regular academics and business. And then when I went back, I focused on theory. So I do have some theory training. And it was funny because when I started theory training, my professor was very like, oh my God, like, where did you learn that from? And I'm just like, I don't know. I just always sang this way. So I just had a natural ear. So what you hear is just what was naturally given to me by the Lord. And then just me, again, going out and learning.
Well, girl, you have been blessed. Okay. Because there's so many people that's like, good Lord. I look at it sometimes like, God almighty. What? And you just change it whenever you feel like I'm doing this, and I'm going to tease you a little bit. I'm going to change. You might think I'm going here, but I'm not. I'm going to go here.
Yes. You never know.
Okay. And yes. I'm like, ooh. Matter of fact, let's play a little something else.
Okay.
You was just making me, talking about this makes me think about This Joy.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Cool. Okay, go ahead, play it.
Okay. Check this out. This is This Joy, y'all. You're going to remember it. Well, I know you know what it is, but, most people don't, it's not on one of your albums. It's not really one of your singles, but it's you doing your thing on it.
Oh, my God. Let's see.
Listen, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it, and they can't take it away. Come on, help me, choir. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on now. Woo, I tried to get people a little bit of that now.
Man, that was during a pandemic. We did that.
Okay. Ooh.
Wow.
Y'all was, that choir was chirping.
Churching down.
Okay.
I love it.
Like you said, I'll tell you, y'all never know what to expect on here. You know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything. I know whatever it is going to be good. It's going to make you feel good. So it's going to uplift those spirits. And what I love about STOUT is that her music has a message to it. You know,
yes.
She's not, just singing anything, just be singing it. All of it it's uplifting. It's invigorating, and it's teaching.
Hey, this is Lettucey, and I love the Bass Entertainment Podcast, hosted by my friend Troy Sanders. Listening experiences for the indie artist aficionado.
We know you can sing, but writing is a different story. You also write.
Yes.
Did you always have the gift of pen?
I would say that it was always in me, but I will say that I started exercising it more when I was like in my late teens, early 20s. So like in my early years of, learning music and playing the drums, it was just more about the physical part of it. But like I said, late teens to my 20s, I feel like I had something to say. So I wanted to try. And that's when me starting to work that part of my craft was birthed. Mm-hmm. So.
And what about the drums? Like, how did you pick that up?
In church. I grew up in my great grandmother's church, and there was a family member. He was like, not blood, but he was family to us. He was kin to us, and he would be playing the drums. And I would just remember after one service, I was like, I want to learn how to play. I was very young. I remember asking, show me. And I remember catching it like that, like full coordination. Full hand and foot coordination. Like it wasn't like just banging. It was automatic. And I knew that. I knew within myself that was like God-given. But yeah, that started in the church, my grandma's church.
So when you play the drums now, do you play them for all your songs that you do? Or do you get it?
I don't. Every now and then, like I'll be honest, I just started to get back on the full drum kit like a couple of years ago. And y'all gonna see a lot more of that with these upcoming shows too. But I'm playing more. But like on the production side, like I collaborate with other producers, of course, and sometimes I may contribute to like how I want the beat to sound and things like that. So I will say that having that natural gift of just like rhythm and being able to play the drums or percussion or whatever definitely contributed to like my ideas for songs that you might hear from me.
Well,
yeah.
When I listen to your latest single, Grateful, it gives me that drum beat that's in there. It's like taking you back to the motherland. It's Afrocentric. It makes me feel like it's from the motherland, and the voices in it. Oh yes, I'm grateful. Oh yeah, I can see, African dance going on with that.
That we can talk about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely was the intention. I want to give a big shout out to my producers. So the original producer was the one that conceived the idea. Shout out to Super Dave West. He came to me with the idea, and we started running. And then Terry Hunter chimed in, the icon, the legend from Chicago. With what Dave West did was definitely ancestral. And then Terry added another piece of the ancestral sound mixed with the Chicago deep house feel. So it really was just like a really great coming together of the meeting of the minds. We were all on the same page, which is what you just said, like the motherland, mixed with its fusion. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because that is a big part of my sound as well. Being a Black woman, an African-American woman whose parents, my mother is American, my father is West African, Central African.
Okay. Well,
so, yeah.
That explains everything right there, girl.
So, yeah, I'm that song, man, it's just, it's so special. And we're excited about it because we are still going.
And, you was able to perform it at halftime at the Brooklyn Nets game.
Yes. Oh, yes. My God. I'm still like, I'm never letting that go. That's number one, because every opportunity is a blessing from God. And that was huge. You know, I have been blessed to play in arenas with other artists as a supporting vocalist. So to come and step on that arena floor for the Nets is a blessing. And you would think that if you're invited by the NBA to do something, it's the national anthem, right? Mm-hmm. I always thought that would be my introduction for the NBA collaboration, but it was my own music.
All right.
So while I'm here, let me give a shout out to Arturo Lyons, who is an icon in the ballroom scene, who is an incredible movement artist and choreographer, who spoke my name, who spoke my name in the room and had them book me for this Pride Night performance. And they wanted to start it off with Grateful. Isn't that something?
Yes. Yeah, that is something.
It's a blessing. To God be the glory. I give God praise for that,
yes.
For everything.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
And everybody that was in there and the performance that you put together and the colors, everybody had, colors of the rainbow and the dance, everything was just phenomenal. And of course you sang your behind off. Because you don't know,
Live vocals. Okay. Can I say that? Live vocals, y'all.
Okay.
It was no pre-recorded, baby. It was, Miss Mamas was singing live, child. So.
Well, we don't expect nothing less from you. Shoot.
Okay.
Okay, because please, the way you sing, ain't no need to pre-record.
Yeah, it was really awesome. I ain't coming down from that. That's every opportunity is a blessing, but that was like, come on, God, you showing out.
I know that's right.
Hey there, family. It's Carol Riddick, and you are listening to Troy Saunders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
Well, let me ask you, how did you get to sing background for Alicia Keys? How did that all come together? Was you already a mother? And then what do you do when you're on the road with your children?
Yes. At the time, I was a young mother to one child, to my firstborn, Mia. And, I got the call from a good friend of mine. I want to give a big shout out to Jessica Wilson. She is an incredible artist she called me one day and she was just like, STOUT. At the time, I was just going by Denise Renee. She was like, Denise, do you think you'll be able to come out and do this tour? Alicia needs an alto. All you got to do is come here, do this. And I'm like, you know what? Let me check with my family. And I did. And they were like, go. So I want to give a big shout out to Jessica Wilson because she put my name in. She spoke my name and said, y'all need her. And it happened. Right. Just like that. I went from, juggling motherhood and going to the studio and writing my own music to touring the world with, to me, she is legendary as well. Mm-hmm. And she was like really really blowing up at the time that I came along. I came along on the second album. And so to answer the latter part of your question, how did I do that with being a mother? It was really the grace of God. And it was just my mother, who is my rock, who helped me. She helped me. And, back then there wasn't FaceTime. It was just cell phones and being able to call. We had FaceTime, but it was really, the blessing of my village, not just my mother, but my cousins, aunts at the time. They were helping me to care for my child because I was going a lot on that run with her. It was about, 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. And we would come home for a little bit of time and go right back out. But it really was God. It was about destiny. It was my path. And it was family.
Yeah. Well, thank God. Like people say, it takes a village. It takes a village, y'all. Even when you're not on tour, it takes a village.
It does. It takes a village.
Okay. I'm like, I got one child. I'm like, shoot, I don't even know how I found the time I was rushing in here, coming back from a softball game, trying to get in here to have this conversation. So I don't know how you do with 4 kids.
Listen, now mind you, yes, I'm telling you, it's the grace of God. My mama, God bless her, she still helps me today. I had to come, I'm in the studio right now as we speak, y'all. And my mom took one of my daughters to the mall because she was going out with her friends. And, that particular daughter, she is a straight A student. She is a scholar athlete. She's preparing to go to Berklee College of Music. So she wanted to go to the mall. We said, go ahead, baby.
Okay.
So my mom took her and, My other two, they're with dad. My third daughter that's with me, she didn't go because she had practice. So again, it's just, it's co-parenting, it's both families coming together and helping the kids do what they need to do.
It's just a whole lot of juggling. I know that's right. I know that is right. You was on tour with Alicia Keys. What is your most memorable moment of being on tour?
We were blessed to have so many, but I would love to highlight, when we were able to perform with Stevie Wonder. I'll never forget that. And I got a picture somewhere, y'all. But I'm more attached to the moment that I still feel in my heart with him coming to rehearsal. It was Stevie Wonder and Lenny Kravitz. We performed with them for the MTV Music Awards. And this was some years ago. And it was in Miami this time, darling. So it was fabulous, honey.
Okay.
The weather was perfect. We got to rehearse at Lenny Kravitz's private home studio. He had his own rehearsal studio. Okay. It was gorgeous. He was so hospitable. Like, he met us at the door barefooted and like invited us in, and he was playing the drums. Everybody, like the singers, we were singing, Alicia was playing, and we were all waiting for Stevie to come in. Stevie finally comes in and sits on the clavinet, says hi to everybody. Everybody's nervous. And he just started jamming, and we literally jammed with Stevie Wonder, of course, Keys, and Lenny for almost an hour before we actually got into the songs that we were supposed to do for the show.
Wow.
That was one of the outstanding moments for me with her, because it was behind the scenes. There was no cameras. It was just that moment that that we were able to share with them. It was no egos. It was none of that. And I will take that with me forever.
That sounds fabulous, boy. Oh my God. To be in that situation. And to top it off, it wasn't all about work. Y'all was playing.
Literally, I was just oh, okay, we jammed that. It was getting late and we still didn't go over the material for the show. But we finally got to that. But it was just that freedom that, they felt to just be themselves and be comfortable with us and not, So that's a beautiful thing when you can just be vulnerable and just have fun. So, yeah.
You know what? Let's play one more song. I got a few more songs to play, but I want to play Euphoria because what you just said, it's giving me a little euphoria.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Check this out, y'all. This is Euphoria.
Never have I ever felt left like this. Never have I ever cried tears like this. I ain't never felt bliss like this. Been kissed like this. See the sky so blue like this. I'm showing love with you. I do anything that you want me to. Got my head way up in the sky for you. Go to the end of the world with you. Take me high. Take me high. You touch my mind. I don't ever wanna come down. Kiss me till the sun goes down. You take me high. And your love goes on and on and on and on and on. And your love goes on and on and on and on and on. Never have I ever felt left like this. Never have I ever cried tears like this. I ain't never felt bliss like this. Been kissed like this. See the sky so blue like this. I'm showing love with you. I do anything that you want me to. Got my head way up in the sky for you. Go to the end of the world with you. Take me high. Take me high. You touch my mind. I don't ever wanna come down. Kiss me till the sun.
Yeah. Like I tell you, Mama Stout, she can do anything. Now that's a totally different vibe than what we heard before, right? Right now she's just smoothing out on you, just giving you a little sexiness, a little sex kitten. I'm like, go ahead now.
You know what? That's what art should be. Art, is not supposed to be limited. It should be indicative of what that artist, what that creator is feeling. So it's going to give you different sounds, honey.
That's what I'm talking about. And I want to personally thank you for all the work you do for the LGBTQ community. Yes.
Thank you. Listen, I was just saying something to somebody on Facebook because, that's where the community lives, darling. If you know about the community, the girls are on Facebook.
Yes.
That's number one. But yeah, I prayed about just, once I really started to, and I don't know if I'm going ahead of you, but.
No, do your thing.
But once I really started to kind of dive in, and honestly, that wasn't my intent. I'll be honest with y'all. Like anybody that knows my story, I just wanted to Vogue right. So a good friend of mine, shout out to Rod, he's in Baltimore, and he actually Vogues, and we became friends because of a show he came to. He was like, listen, mama, I see you trying to Vogue. Let me help you. And I said, okay. We started taking Zoom classes. He would teach me things. He was like, look, you're close to New York. You need to go to Arturo's class. And I started. And that's where my ballroom career started. Didn't even know. I went in, child. Shout out to Arturo Lyons, the icon who is my father. I call him, he is my father. He is my mentor. Mm-hmm. He took me under his wing. And I met friends there automatically. And it was like, come here with us. I started going to OTA. Shout out to OTA in Brooklyn, New York. That is headed by Lego. He's LaBeija again, but Lego Jovera, as he goes by. They welcomed me with open arms. Even when my Vogue was crunchy, as we say. I was nogging for the gods, darling. I was not voguing. I was nogging. But they love me. They let me through with some tens, I was walking beginners and all of that. But then I became more and more serious about the art and walking. And the House of Versace took me in first, even as an older woman, into the Kiki scene. And then because I was so consistent and persistent, and I was going to Arturo's class and I was stepping out on the floor, then came the House of Tishi in 2022. So I'm a proud cisgender woman who is an ally. I ain't trying to be nothing else but what I am. I am a straight cisgender woman that is an ally for the community, that stands with you all, that supports you all. And I feel like I'm an evangelist in the midst to just bring light and just to bring encouragement. And also Vogue the house down.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. But I see you. I see you. I just tell you, I see you and I love you for it. Because
I love you. I love you all. We listen, we are one. As Frankie Beverly and May said, we are one. Like, we're one.
Yes, we are.
At the end of the day, we all bleed blood.
That's right. I mean,
we all bleed blood.
People try all this division,
but stick together.
But
say again?
People try all this division, but you don't they don't realize that everything that's put on this earth is God created. Okay, he didn't put us on here to say, all right, you are not allowed and you're not. He put us up here so we can all get along in spite of our differences.
Absolutely.
So I applaud you for everything that you do and what you're doing. And you know what?
Really, just me being me. I promise you. And it's God, because like I said, I went into it just wanting to Vogue right, and then here I am, being a part of a community, and not just because they say like a lot of people might come in and take. Baby, I'm talking about. Mama was on a train going to practice from Connecticut, okay, for Versace and Tishi. Walking balls, paying the fees to get in balls, paying dues. Yeah, so your girl is really out here. I got an OTY in the southern region, okay, 2022, I think, 2023. 2 OTYs for women's performance.
All right.
I'm really in the streets. It's not just she's a girl in the industry that's coming through looking fab and sitting on the panel. No. I've been chopped. I've won awards. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So really out here.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, excuse me. So, like I said, you are a queen.
Right.
You are a queen. So which leads me to the song Queen.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It.
Yeah. I ain't looking for a part-time lover. I ain't looking for no player that wanna play games. I ain't looking for somebody that's willing to invest. Need somebody that's gonna love me. I'm a whole lot of woman. I'm a whole lot of love, baby. When I love you, I'ma love you right. But before we go there, baby, let me tell you something that you gotta do me right. I'm a queen, high quality. I'm a queen. Be careful when you handle me. I'm a queen, baby. I'm a queen. Step back, watch me do my thing. I ain't looking for no part-time love. You ain't about this life, then be on your way. I don't need no drama, I don't need no trouble. Don't bring around me. I'm a whole lot of woman, I'm a whole lot of love, baby. When I love you, I'ma love you right. But before we go there, baby, let me tell you something that you gotta do me right. Oh, wait, high quality. I'm a queen. Be careful when you handle me. I'm a queen. I think I need some help, ladies. Do you really want me, baby? Yeah. Do you really need me, baby? Yeah. If you wanna be with me, gotta treat me like a queen, gotta treat me like a lady. Do you really want me, baby? Yeah. Do you really need me, baby? Yeah. If you wanna be with me, gotta treat me like a queen, gotta treat me like a lady. Do you really want me, baby? Yeah. Do you really need me, baby? Yeah. If you wanna be with me, you gotta treat me like a queen, gotta treat me like a lady. Do you want me, baby? Yeah. Do you need me, baby? Yeah. And if you wanna be with me, you gotta treat me like a queen, gotta treat me like a lady.
Yeah. I love you, girl. That's giving me some Prince. You know, do you think I'm a nasty girl mixed to it? But
yes,
I'm loving it.
Yes, you know what? That song, it's become like a crowd favorite, like when we perform it live. So I feel like that's one of those songs that I'm gonna always perform. I love performing that song.
Well, I mean, it has such energy to it, you know, and you can do anything with that. You know, you can squall to it, you can purr to it, whatever you feel like doing to it, you can do it. It has that type of beat to it, you know?
For sure.
This is David Sylvester, and you're listening to Troy Saunders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
So you're in the studio now.
Mm-hmm.
So what you working on?
We are working on something special for y'all, but we are getting ready for the next single. And then there's going to be some more music following that for my EP.
All right. So we got a couple more singles and then the EP going to drop.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, we're really excited about this. It's all house fusion. So you're going to dance you're going to be able to put this on and dance all the way through it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I love, you know what? Since I moved to Connecticut, I don't get to dance like I used to.
Well, then you're going to have to, listen, you're going to have to go to New York then.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
go back to New York.
I miss all the Sunday sermons and all that type of stuff that they used to have. Mm-hmm. I mean, they still have. I just haven't been there.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to make it back down because I love to dance. I mean, I dance up in the house, but you know, it's something about being in a space where other people dancing and other people grooving. It just takes you to another level.
Yes, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
So when should we look out for this new single?
Ooh, it's gonna be coming to y'all quickly. So I feel like right, maybe right at the top of May.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be one of my summertime jams.
Absolutely.
It's gonna get us through the summer.
Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna run this thing into the ground, and you know the goal is to, you know, get everything that we're doing circulating all over the world. This message, this feel, this sound, this frequency. So we are working. We are working hard.
Well, you know what? I'm here for it. I am here for it. Now, collaboration. Now, we was talking about lead. Now, I would love to see y'all sing something together. Let's put that in the universe.
I know it's gonna come. It just has to happen. It's gonna come.
Yeah. And Jasmine Sullivan. Put all three of y'all together. Come on now.
Okay. I love Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. She was so sweet when I met her some years ago in Philly. She is really a real one. And I mean, come on now.
Okay.
Who sings like that? Come on.
Okay.
She's one of the ones for sure.
Definitely. I mean, I love, that's why I do this podcast. I would like to highlight the artists that I think are still making a difference musically and bringing their best foot forward and taking the culture higher and, not shortchanging the people, I don't think, and have something to say and are uplifting.
Yes.
For
sure.
There's so many things out there trying to bring us down, so many negative influences, so many bad vibes out there. I like to highlight those that are bringing the positivity.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. We need that. We need, vessels like you, as I say, that's continuously speaking, artists like us speaking our names and things like that. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, please. Like I said, I think I get more joy out of it than anybody.
Okay.
And that's the part of it. It's also uplifting me, because sometimes you go through some days and oh my God, I don't know. But I get on here and I talk to people and it makes me feel better also. It uplifts my spirits. So it's a two-way street. And I'm hoping, it's making you feel good too.
It is. I'm always excited to be able to share my art in any way. So thank you.
My pleasure. Now, we still got to play. You got so many bad songs up here. I was thinking, all right, okay. Trigger's my song though.
Let's go.
Trigger's my song.
Yes, I got to bring that out. You reminded me because I got band rehearsal coming up. We got to make sure that we keep that in the mix.
Keep that in the mix, please. And matter of fact, what shows you got coming up? Because you got some coming up in Connecticut. My cousin called it Connecticut. You live up in Connecticut.
Well, not in CT, but I will be playing New York next week at a very special night with some amazing singers. So that's going to be at New Blue. And the host of the night is Vula Malinga, darling. Do you know who she is?
No.
She is from the UK, baby. She is bad. And she's known she's played with so many of the great herself. But she's also known for singing BGVs for Layla Hathaway for many years. And she's bringing her live show to New York, and it's called Vula and Friends. So she's featuring some of her favorites. And I'm one of the ones. I'm glad to be in the number because she's amazing. And I'm going to be doing 2 originals there. So New York. So this area will get to catch me if y'all come out next week to New York on the 24th. You should come out. It's going to be crazy.
Mercy. I can't do nothing on no school night. That's on the 24th. That's on a Thursday. I got softball games. Everything else.
But that's okay. It's going to be more things.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get there. I got to see you, girl. But everybody, please, if you in New York or the tri-state area and you can get down there, if there's still tickets available, y'all better go on and get one. And the spot is called Blue what?
It's called New Blue.
Oh, New Blue.
UBLU. New Blue. It's in Manhattan. It's on like Avenue C.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's in the East Village.
Yep.
All right. So get on down there, y'all. Get on down there and check it out because it's gonna be fire. STOUT, and she's singing 2 songs of her own. She ain't singing background. She's gonna tear that stage up.
That's right.
Hey everybody, this is Yazira, and we're listening to Troy Saunders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
I know you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook. If people want to just follow you and know what's going on with you, are those the main places they should go, or you have any other place?
Yeah, for right now, because I will say that we're going to kind of go old school with it and get up a website again, because I had a website for a long time, but then everybody was migrating to the social media platform. So for right now, Instagram is my home. I do a lot of engagement there with Tribe, as I call them. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram, Lady Stout. I engage on Facebook too as The Stout, and we're changing that over to Lady Stout as well. So come to one or two of those places, and even on TikTok, I'm doing more dancing there and voguing, because if y'all know me, y'all know I love to dance, I love to vogue. So I highlight more of my vogue on the TikTok thing. So, and that's Stout in the Revolution. So just type in Stout and you will find me, and you will be able to engage with me.
Okay. Oh, that's what I want to ask you too. Now, you have a certain knack for fashion.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. How did that develop?
I've always been like that, I feel like, growing up a Christian girl and being limited to wearing like I said, the jean skirts and all that stuff. I was always just like had this big imagination. So when I was able to, the first thing I did was cut all my hair off. I went and got my hair all cut off. And wow. I was rocking buzz cuts when it wasn't cool for Black girls like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's where it started. So I think that it was just always in me, like from a young girl. Like my great grandmother would tell my mom, like she knows how she wants to look. She knows fashion. Okay. So yeah, it started from when I was very young. And then again, as I started to connect more to who I am as an artist, I started to become more free in my expression of art. So it started many moons ago. And darling, as I continue, I want to be on the front row of the fashion shows, honey. Okay?
You are, please.
Yes. I love fashion so much.
And even the way you put your makeup on is uniquely you.
Yes.
You do your own thing. You walk by the beat of your own drum, shall we say.
That's right.
And I love it. And you never know what style's going. She's like, one day I'm going to have blue hair. Next day I'm going to have no hair. Next day I'm going to have long hair. It's whatever I feel like. I'm like, go ahead, girl, work it.
That's the mood. That's what art should be, fun like that. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be predictable, So
what I love is that she's a multifaceted artist.
Yes.
Between drums and vocals and art and dance. I mean, mama does it all. Do you ever want to act? Do you want to be on stage somewhere?
Yes, I am an actress, and you will be seeing me. You will be seeing me probably 2026 in some things. We manifest them because I'm finally, between us, y'all, and on the Bass podcast, I am, actively pursuing my theater career. So look out for me. It's coming.
I know, because it's all up in you. It's just innate in you. All you got to do is put you up on the stage. You're going to do it. Now, do you want to be, do you prefer a live audience act at like a Broadway or something? Or do you want to do movies or television?
I do. I would like to move into movies and television, but I would like to start with theater. Get my feet wet a little bit more, because I do have some experience. I've been blessed to be a part of some major church productions. So when I say major, I'm like, you got 3,000 people in the audience type thing. And I was working with some very talented professional playwrights. I worked with a playwright, God rest his soul, God rest his soul, out of Atlanta. Zuri Craig, I worked with him on a production. So I have some experience that I want to keep growing and honing. So I want to start with live audiences and then slowly move into TV and film. I think for TV, I'll be comfortable with some commercials first and then diving into film. Because I respect acting so much. So when I debut, I want it to be on a high level. I don't want to just take on anything. I want to wait my turn and make sure that it's high level when I debut on that side of things. So yeah,
that sounds well. Like I said, you're gonna do it. Like I said, that's when we were talking, when we were conversing. I said, you know what, Stout would be an excellent actress. I mean, she's just natural. You're naturally an actress.
Yeah. I am, and I'm very funny. So I'm even tapping into my comedic side and writing some things and some skits. I always dreamed about, writing for SNL. So we don't know what God has planned for the future, but I'm opening myself up more to what the other things that He's putting me to do. So, y'all definitely gonna see more of me on the TV side of things and acting side of things.
And I said you're a knack for fashion, but do you design your own clothing also? Because I can see you doing that too.
Not yet, but I have had a hand in whoever I work with style-wise. I always have like some input because I know how I want to look, you know. And I think that maybe design will be in my future. Yeah. I say maybe because I'm the type of girl like, show me a bunch of things and I can put it together, you know. Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe that will come later in life, but I definitely, you know, I love design. I don't know if I'll like go full throttle, but I'm not blocking it.
Yeah. Like I said, you are so multi-talented. You can do whatever you want to do. And
you really can.
Yeah.
We all can. Shout out, listen to everybody listening. We can do whatever we want, you know. Just believe God and listen to his direction, you know, get the team, get whatever you need and go out there and try.
Yeah.
We can do anything we want to do.
You know, I feel the same way, you know. I mean, I think about the things that I've done and the people I've met, and I'm like, and it's all because I just put myself out there, you know. And I said, you know, I want to do that. I remember as a kid, you know, I loved me some Shaka Khan. I said, one day I want to meet Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
You know, and I have, you know, not only met her, you know, I had a website dedicated to her. And through that, I met her daughter. Her daughter and I are great friends, you know, and I mean, we've hung out together, you know, I stayed in her suite, you know, it's been some wonderful times. I said all that to say, yes, whatever you put your mind to, like Stout says, you know, it will come to fruition. You just got to believe it and trust in God and take it one step and don't expect it to be overnight. Sometimes you got to take one step at a time.
For sure.
You know, a lot of people want this overnight success. It doesn't always happen that way. You know,
it doesn't always work that way. You know? When you wait on God and just enjoy the journey and put the work in, when you get to wherever you feel like you should be or where you're going, you'll be, I feel like, more grateful, more appreciative of the moment, you know, as opposed to it being handed to you overnight. I don't want anything overnight. I'm grateful for my journey, and I'm just holding on, knowing that everything that God spoke over my life and when he sent words through people, it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest. But even this that has manifested so far, I'm super grateful because nobody has to connect to what you're doing. You don't know what to expect when you release something. But the fact that people are, and then it's like growing to a place where I can go out and present it in public and people show up, that's a blessing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You know, we talked about it. We didn't play it. Trigger.
Oh my.
We just went on to a new subject like we didn't even talk about it. Wait a minute, we got to play Trigger, y'all.
Trigger. Go.
Come on, we're going to play a little Trigger, y'all. Check this out. For the people that know Stout know this song, but those who don't, check this out because this is fire.
Again, tears falling down from my face for men that don't love me. And I cannot pretend that I didn't feel what I felt that night when you touched me. You're another trigger, baby. You just showed me that I'm incomplete. Just another trigger, baby. You just showed me that I'm incomplete. Trigger. You ain't nothing but a trigger. Shame on me for thinking that the things that we shared would keep you in my bed. I was wrong, and I got so used to this that I couldn't see that you weren't worth the one. You're another trigger, baby. You're just showing me that I'm incomplete. Yeah. Just another trigger, baby. You're just showing me that I'm incomplete.
Hey, once again, yo, like we said, baby, that's just fire. And like I said before, there we go, another mood. I love it. Oh man, so many different variations of your voice. I love it, love it, love it. Girl, keep on.
Thank you so much.
Keep on. I just want to tell you, I am so happy that you're here. And I want to say thank you for coming out. And what, you have anything that you feel like is on your bucket list, something they say, you know what? Before I get up out of here, I want to do this.
I want to perform with Patti LaBelle. I want to perform with Kendrick Lamar. Those are my top two.
All right.
And you know, Patty is in her 80s. I need that. I want to perform with the icon, my auntie. That's my great aunt. Okay.
Yes. You know,
those are my top two like collabs, like Patty and Kendrick Lamar. I know they're two different, but it makes sense.
It does make sense.
But I want to do that. I want to go back and play Hollywood Bowl solo. I played there twice, once with Alicia, once with Corey Henry and the Funk Apostles, and I want to go back because that venue, that stage is so legendary, and it just has a beautiful feeling. And there's so many more things, but those are like my top like just desires. Like, God, let me sing with Patty, please.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to go down and see that Patty, Stephanie.
Yes, I'm going
Gladys,
to that. I'm going.
And Shaka. I think I'm going to go on down there and see that.
I gotta go see the Queens, honey.
Okay. That's going to be, ooh. I mean, the last show I saw similar to that, it was the same people, except instead of Stephanie, it was Diana Ross.
Ooh.
So it was Shaka, Gladys, Diana Ross, and Patti LaBelle.
That's the show.
Yes.
Wow.
At Radio City. It was for one night only. I was like, yes.
That's incredible.
All of them sing that, but you know who really tore that stage up that night? Miss Gladys Knight. I was like, Gladys, you better sing, girl.
Neither one of us. Come on.
Gladys ain't come to play around that night.
These are voices that shifted culture, so it would be, it would just be amazing to experience them in any way.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna let you get back to the studio because I know folks are like, all right, girl, you've been there long enough. Come on in here. We got work to do.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And you know, we got to go out on Grateful now.
Let's go. Let them know.
We're going to let them know.
Now, guys.
We got to go
now. Y'all better go get this and add this to your playlist because this is our anthem.
That's right. And I want to ask you one more thing. Like are you going to have hard copies of your project?
What? I am looking to have some vinyl press. So yes. And I think it will definitely be when we drop the EP. We are planning to get some vinyls.
Yeah, do that. Because you know what? Streaming ain't paying nothing. You get more money over one vinyl than you get over how many streams? Millions.
Hello.
Okay. So go on out. Go on out there and get a vinyl. If you sell 100, that's still a whole lot more than like 1 million streams. So come on.
Absolutely.
Put that money right up in your pocket. I tell every artist that come on there, yo, I know it costs a little coinage, to press them up, but it's going to be worth it. It's more worth it than streaming it.
Yes.
So anyway,
yes.
I hope you all enjoyed this conversation with the incredible Miss Stout. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And please check out, this is our 132nd episode with Miss Stout. Please go to www.baasentertainment.com And check out the other 131 episodes. You know, last week we had the incomparable Carol Riddick. Before that was Teresa Griffin. I mean, we've had Jennifer Holliday on here, Mickey Howard, Lettucey, Gordon Chambers, Allison Williams, legends like Paul Ekman Williams and Mickey Howard. I mean, just go on over there and scroll through the list, pick a couple. You know, we had Frank McComb, if you want a little jazz, you know, Markel Jordan. I mean, come on now. We had some of the best artists out there. And we're going to continue doing it. Like I said, this is our 4th year anniversary. Thank you for following me. Thank you for making me bigger and better every year. And I love you. And let's continue to uplift each other and bring a smile on each other's face and care for one another, because there's so many things out there trying to bring us down. We need to uplift one another. So until next week, when I have Will on here, Will with an exclamation point. Yeah, he's going to be on here next week. I also have coming up James PJ Spraggins coming on. And Noel Gordine is coming back for the second time. He's got a new project coming out, so he's coming back to talk about that. So yeah, we got a lot going on at Bass Entertainment. Once again, like I said before, check us out at BAASentertainment.com and check out the radio show, the Bass Entertainment Show on Urban Influencer Radio every Monday and every Friday. Mondays, we come on at 11 p.m. It's late, y'all, but you know, if you're a late owl, check us out, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Time. Now, it comes on again on Fridays, you know, for that ride home, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 3 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay? So until next week, peace and love. And this is Grateful by STOUT.
Hey y'all, this is David P. Stevens.
Hello, this is Christian De Masonis, aka Big New York.
Hey, it's Miss Grenade.
Hey, this is David Sosa, the Latin Prince of Soul.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Owens.
Troy, Gordon Chambers in the building.
Hey, this is Lettucey.
Hey, it's Helen Bruner.
And Terry Jones.
Hey, this is your girl, Lady Alma.
Hey, this is soul jazz recording artist Frank McComb.
Hello everybody, this is Ricky Jones.
Hey, this is Sticks Bones, that groovy drummer.
Hey, this is Toy Taha.
Yo, what's up everybody? This is Mark the Divine.
Hi, this is Mason. You're listening to my friend Troy on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.